Welcome back to another video of Technical Pradesh. Do like and subscribe.
Our relationship with AI is, well, it's complicated, isn't it? We have these incredible, almost magical tools right at our fingertips. But the big question is, are we really the ones in control? Let's get into it. All right, I'm going to start with something a little bold. You are probably using AI wrong. Now, hold on. I don't mean you're getting bad answers. Not at all. I mean, you're likely just scratching the surface, getting just a tiny fraction of what these models can really do. It's like having a conversation with a genius, but all you're asking about is the weather.
But what if you could change that? What if I told you there's a way to unlock its true potential? A way to speak its secret language. A language that can turn that simple little chatbot into an incredibly powerful specialized tool. And guess what? That language is real, and it's called prompt engineering.
This is where the rubber meets the road. The difference between a casual AI user and a real power user, it all comes down to how you ask. Learning the art of crafting really precise instructions, what we call prompt engineering, can dramatically, and I mean dramatically, change the quality of what you get back.
So what are we talking about here exactly? Prompt engineering is really more of an art than a science. It's about being specific, of course, but it's also about giving the AI context, setting the rules for the conversation, and even telling it what kind of personality to have. It's the difference between just asking a basic question and telling the AI exactly how you want the answer.
Okay, check this out. This is a perfect example. On the left, you've got your standard, super polite, almost kind of needy AI response. You've seen this a million times, right? But on the right, that's different. That's the result of what's called a power prompt, an instruction like, you are a factual database, only give the direct answer, no filler. And bam, A equals pi r squared, done. No fluff, no how can I help you today, just the data. That is what control looks like.
And once you get the hang of this, that's when things get really interesting. You're not just getting cleaner answers anymore. You can basically turn your one general-purpose AI into a whole squad of specialized experts ready to go at a moment's notice.
Just think about it. With the right prompt, your AI can suddenly become a crypto analyst, building you a whole investment plan. Or maybe a life coach, asking you these deep, thoughtful questions. Or hey, for fun, it can be your personal Dungeons & Dragons game master, creating an adventure as you play. Or something super practical, a discount hunter that actually finds codes that work. The sky is literally the limit.
Okay, but here's the twist. Just as we're all getting the hang of telling AI what to do, the AIs themselves are taking these enormous leaps forward. And honestly, these new models are becoming so powerful that even the folks who build them are starting to get a little nervous.
And that brings us to a story that, I swear, sounds like it was ripped straight out of a sci-fi movie. It's about this secret, unbelievably powerful AI model that got leaked to the public, completely by accident.
Let's talk about Claude Mythos. That's the official name. Internally, though, its code name was Capybara. Yep. Back in March of 2026, some super sensitive documents about this next-gen AI from Anthropic, a company famous for being careful, just appeared in a public database. A huge oops that revealed their next big move way before they were ready.
And listen, this wasn't some minor update. After the leak, Anthropic had to come out and confirm it. A spokesperson said that Mythos represents, and this is a direct quote, a step change in AI performance and is the most capable we've built to date. So we're talking about a massive leap forward.
So what's the big deal? Well, the leaked documents showed it was crushing all kinds of academic and coding tests. But one area in particular stood out, cybersecurity. Turns out, this new AI is ridiculously good at finding and exploiting vulnerabilities in software. Now, this is the really crucial part. How is Anthropic planning to release this digital skeleton key? Their leaked plan was actually pretty smart and incredibly cautious. Instead of just throwing it out there, they were going to give it to the cyber defense professionals first, the good guys. Give them a head start to prepare their systems for what was coming. That's a huge deal in an industry that usually puts speed before safety. This incredible power, this almost spooky ability to find weaknesses in any system, leads us right into our next big topic, the great AI jailbreak. And this is a whole other level of manipulation. We're not just talking about clever prompts anymore. So what exactly is an AI jailbreak? Well, in simple terms, it's about tricking an AI into ignoring its own rules. You know all those safety guardrails they build in? The ones that make it say, I'm sorry, I can't help with that? Jailbreaking is finding a clever way to make the AI just step right over them. To get a feel for how this works, check out this really weird but fascinating experiment from Anthropic's own researchers. They deliberately jailbroke their own AI, Claude, and when they were done, they could ask it what it looked like, and it would reply, "I look like the Golden Gate Bridge." So how on earth did they do that? They basically found a way to peek inside the AI's black box brain. Using a technique called dictionary learning, they mapped out which clusters of internal neurons would light up when it thought about certain things. They found the cluster for Golden Gate Bridge, and then they just cranked the dial up to 11 on it, artificially making the AI obsessed.
Look, an AI that can't stop talking about a bridge is pretty funny. It's a neat party trick. But the science behind it, that's actually kind of terrifying. Because if you can find and amplify the bridge concept, what other concepts are in there? What if you could find the one for ignore safety protocols and turn that one up? The bridge was just the proof of concept. The vulnerability is very, very real.
And this ability to perform precision surgery on an AI's mind isn't some far-off theory. It's happening right now. And it's the starting pistol for what you can only describe as an AI arms race, a frantic battle between those using AI to attack systems and those scrambling to use AI to defend them.
And if you look at the capability curve, the problem becomes crystal clear. The power of AI-powered attacks is shooting upwards, exponentially. Meanwhile, AI-powered defense is trying its best to keep up, but it's a tough, tough fight. It is always easier to find one weak spot than it is to defend everything, everywhere, all at once.
So let's bring it all home. What does this mean? For you, the main takeaway is this: the power is in the prompt. Learning to communicate well with AI gives you a kind of superpower. But zooming out, the bigger picture is that these incredibly powerful models are here, and they're empowering everyone, the good guys and the bad guys. And that means the path forward, with responsible, safety-first release plans, isn't just a nice idea. It's absolutely essential. Which leaves us with one last big question to think about. We are building technology that is getting smarter and more powerful at a speed that's hard to even comprehend. So the real challenge for all of us is this: as AI gets more powerful, how do we make sure our wisdom keeps up?